Hello everybody, my name is Liam Jenkins from Philly Sports Network. Welcome to the channel, and today we're bringing you something a little bit different. Now, as you're all probably aware, the Eagles are a few days away from a showdown with the New England Patriots, a Super Bowl 52 rematch, if you will. And the fun part is that everyone looks back and remembers the glory days, the 100-yard game from Corey Clement, the fact that Tom Brady had 500 passing yards and somehow lost. It was a miraculous day that Eagles fans will remember for a lifetime. But do you remember the last time they played in the regular season and the way in which the Eagles won that matchup as well? It was the first time the Eagles had beaten the Patriots on the road since 1987. So today, instead of going back and reminiscing about Super Bowl 52, which we've all done a million times, I wanted to go back to the Chip Kelly era and see just how much has changed in this Eagles organization. Obviously, it's a different era. Sam Bradford was still at quarterback. So we're going to re-watch that game, that 2015 win. Week 13, Eagles versus Patriots. Locker rooms in disarray. The Eagles need a big game, and they come up clutch. We're going to revisit it, but guys, if you are new around here, it would be amazing if you could hit that like button and subscribe. There's a good chance this video is going to get copyrighted, so we're not going to make any money off it. So if you can subscribe, I mean, I'm good with that. And if this video does hit 500 likes, we will be giving away a Philly Sports Network t-shirt. All you've got to do to enter is drop your comment down below and obviously like to boost that number to 500. So your opinions down below and you're in with a chance of winning. All right, America's Game of the Week kicks off. Darren Sproles on the kick return, and that's something I think we all miss a little bit, don't we? Darren Sproles just clearly isn't quite as explosive as he was back in 2015. First play of the game, there is an outside run to Darren Sproles, and I swear this man used to make it look easy. He still does to some extent, but the way he can sneak through holes, let's just rewind this back, because it's so vintage Darren Sproles, even though it's only a small gain. Bradford hands it off, Sproles keeps his head up, such a swift cut. There's something so thrilling about watching Darren Sproles run. Oh god, this one brings back memories. The fact that DeMarco Murray was being used east to west when he was like the best north-south runner in the league still boils my blood to this day. Like, there is something so infuriating about the way DeMarco Murray was used. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is. And then you've got to catch to Darren Sproles. Pretty much this whole first drive was just check downs to running backs and can't really... Who is that guy? Who? I don't understand what he is or who he... No, I know he's a former player and he's there for analyst purposes, but... It's like sort of your uncle that comes to a party thinking he's dripping in sauce, and he's just not. Like, it just made the game a little bit more entertaining from my perspective there. Patriots on offense now, and there he is, LeGarrette Blount. A man that touched all of our hearts who would then beat his future former team in Super Bowl 52. The Eagles improved with Jordan Howard, but, you know. Second and 4 for the Patriots. The Eagles call a stunt, and Connor Barwin on the sack. And do you know what? It is a little bit annoying he didn't come back, isn't it? Just that one last rodeo. Sproles did it. He may not have brought much to the table, but it would have been a nice little send-off. I mean, Connor Barwin now living in Philadelphia, loves the city, and I think this sort of video is a nice reminiscent piece, isn't it? Just to look back at some of the players that have changed. Now you've got Tom Brady doing Carson Wentz things, rolling out of pressure, slings one deep, he's got a man deep downfield, and it's not completed because Rasul Douglas, before Rasul Douglas was Rasul Douglas, makes that incomplete. I'm talking about Eric Rowe, we'll get to him a bit later. Another forgotten Eagles guy is Kenyon Barner, who of course made his impact during 2015. He's going to have a nice career, he's carved himself out a nice role at several different teams, and there's the hero we all came to see, Sammy Sleeves. But what about God, that play. That was DeMarco Murray's 2015 in a nutshell. Like, look at the state of it. We talk about a lack of vision and patience from Miles Sanders. What was that? I've got no words. Sorry, I'm gone. Yeah, that was one of the worst Eagles moves I can think of. 3rd and 11 for the Eagles, and Darren Sproles is going to leak out of the backfield here. Takes a check down. Will he get the first down? No, I mean, it's a Chip Kelly offense. This was basically how the offense ran for the entire year. And there's Sammy Sleeves again, just, you know, making our hearts throb. 3rd and 13 for the Patriots. The Eagles get pressure. And where has that Vinny Curry been in 2019? I don't know, but hey, it's nice to see him make a play. I mean, once upon a time, Vinny Curry enjoyed a career year, and it wasn't this year, unfortunately. He's been very underwhelming. Of course, I think that's why the Eagles went out and got Jannard Avery. But look at the coverage. Eric Rowe, even Byron Maxwell. All right, it wasn't perfect. I mean, it's Byron Maxwell, but Eric Rowe doing Eric Rowe things. He literally was Rasul Douglas before Rasul Douglas. I'm already annoyed at Byron Maxwell. That is the 2019 Eagles in a nutshell. Off the ball, easy underneath. We're probably going to see another example here, aren't we? 1st and 10, and Yep. Nice tackle. It just is Rasul Douglas, isn't it? It's like some things do change, some things don't. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Brady drops back. There's pressure all over him. Somehow gets up. I don't know what that throw was or how that catch was made, but it happened. And then there's some very suspect tackling there. Some Byron Maxwell piggybacking behaviour. Let's please not relive that for the love of Christ. But this is just the most, I think, defining play of this game. If you want a play that sums up this game on probably both sides of the ball, this is it. Like, Brady waddles up because he's got the athletic ability of a seal and somehow connects on a pass that shouldn't have been made. Like, that should not have been a completion. Goal inside the red zone, and that's a touchdown. That was good. What is that celebration? I mean, 3 out of 10 for effort, 4 out of 10 for execution. And Walter Thurmond exists. Do you remember when Walter Thurmond went back and played softball under the alias Dick Mahoney? What a time that was. I'm sure we'll touch on that a bit later in this video. But I was so annoyed when it happened. I genuinely thought Walter Thurmond would be a really solid option to bring back. And then he did that, which was strange. Eagles back on offense. And as much as things change, they always stay the same. Nelson Aguilar with a drop. Who'd have seen that coming? And then easy yards underneath for the Patriots, because that's how the Eagles defense tends to work these days. Now they've got a 1st and 10. 7 minutes 52 to go. Brady with another one of those stupid throws that shouldn't have been complete. Dick Mahoney gives it up to Danny Amendola, and that's just infuriating. It's things you really hate to see, isn't it? And Brady walks up. It's a 13-point lead. The Eagles are struggling, and if you watch this play back, it's just annoying. Like, Thurman just absolutely bites on whatever action's going on underneath, and yeah, wide open touchdown. Not a good look for Thurman. Maybe that's why he played softball. I remember this. Like, one play later, they tried to do this weird, like, onside kick where Gostkowski just flipped it, and I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know why Belichick tried. His ego got the better of him, and this fired up Sam Bradford. Look at him here. Look at that check down. That was one zippy check down, like a laser beam from the sun. Sam Bradford's on fire. Oh, 3rd and 10. Don't even worry about it, mate. I'll throw it into the bucket of dreams, aka Jordan Matthews, and we're going to march down the field. That's what Sam Bradford... Oh, look at his little face. You just love him, don't you? Eagles now with time ticking on. 3rd and 4 inside the red zone. Bradford dart. Ertz touchdown. It's what you want to see. It's just a nice bit of wizardry there from Sam Bradford. Great effort from Zach Ertz. We've not seen an Eagles receiver make effort like that in 2019. What? Didn't say a word. Great catch. Great throw. Eagles back in the game. And Sammy Sleeves proving why he will be a Hall of Famer one day. Kind of. Patriots now 3rd and 8. The Eagles defense picks up some juice, and there is Malcolm Jenkins doing some work at nickel corner. That's something that we haven't seen in a while, at least to that extent, or a play that impressive. 1st and 10 though for the Patriots a little bit later, and somehow Fletcher Cox uses the force here to bring down Tom Brady. So can't get to him with a spin move, so just pulls him towards him with the force. Maybe that's Emperor Palpatine. Either way, that's impressive. 15 seconds to go in the half. It's punted, and Chris Maragos gets a hand on it, and the Eagles charge it into the end zone. I remember leaping out of my seat like a salmon when that happened. I mean, Bill Belichick can't believe it. I don't think many people could. Like, that just shouldn't have happened at all. Najee Good was feeling good after that one, wasn't he? Eh? And looking at Jonathan Krause. I remember being really hard on him one day. He's now actually part of the coaching staff for Oregon. Of course he is, Chip Kelly. Tied up, Patriots start with the ball in the second half, and on 2nd and 6, it's a check down, and look at him. I miss Eric Rose so much. He was genuinely Rasul Douglas, like, same number, cast off cornerback, played very well when actually in the game, and then just sent packing for bizarrely no reason. Yeah, I don't understand it either. It's Rasul Douglas take 2, and I hope the two don't end up in a similar fate. But Vinny Curry, his 2nd sack of the game, he's now doing bits. Brady takes a check down, and there he is, Dick Mahoney making a tackle. You can't complain at that. He smashed that one out of the park, for the lack of a better term there. Now you've got Tom Brady running around. Another one of those stupid throws that ends up... he dropped it! I forgot that happened! I forgot Amendola dropped the touchdown. Oh, you hate to see it, don't you? And now 1st and... this was the goal line stand. So 1st and goal. Malcolm Jenkins comes up big. Then second and goal happens, and then Thurman tips the ball, and it's a Malcolm Jenkins pick six. And this is where Tom Brady, flies in and just makes it. Look at that. Look, oh, I love that. That's my favourite thing. You love to see it. Jenkins all the way to the house. The Eagles take the lead, and there's some shuffle there. See, that was good. That was not this Jalen Mills chicken thing he does. That was a proper flex. What an effort by Thurman. Great hustle by Malcolm Jenkins. And one more time, just for the people at the back. Oh, it just warms your soul, doesn't it? It's something about Tom Brady falling over, warming your soul. And now he's running around this is literally like me trying to avoid life responsibilities. There's no other comparison for that. He just sort of jogs, slide tackles Thurman. That's a yellow card for starters. Anyway, then they punt, and I'm pretty sure this is a Darren Sproles return. Yeah, it is. This is a touchdown. Mighty Mouse weaves his way through traffic like a sewing needle and look at that, dodges contact, takes down the kicker, and off he goes to the races. You love to see it. The Eagles, in a massive swing, end up going from 14 points down to 28-14 up. Tom Brady can't believe it. Things you love to see. Darren Sproles on a kick return, I miss that, and it's cool that he's around, but you just don't see Eagles players make kick returns like that. And this, the OG Philly special, how can we forget that? Tom Brady actually he caught this one, so fair play to him. But isn't it bizarre that without this play, there may have been no Philly special. There may have been no Nick Foles. It's the exact same player. They flip it off. Tom Brady's running over there, the last person you'd expect, and he picks up a big gain. Without that play, there may have been no Super Bowl win. Isn't that amazing? That's the most iconic thing. Brady in the pocket a little bit later in the game. An absolute huge throw, and Byron Maxwell with an interception because his receiver decided to cut in under the cornerback. The safety bit the other way, and for some reason, miscommunication, Byron Maxwell actually makes a play. DeMarco Murray running north and south works. That's the thing we have to know. So, yeah, I mean, who'd have thought, right? The league's best north-south runner works going north and south. Sam Bradford rolls out, throws a dime to Jordan Matthews, and this was the iconic celebration that, he's going. He loves it. Eagles up 34-14. Maybe we'll see some more of that on Sunday. Do you know what? If he brings that celebration back on Sunday, I would love it. Eric Rowe makes another play there, and a couple of plays later, Tom Brady misses that one because Eric Rowe again, or should I say Rasul Douglas, the misfit cornerback that was traded away. And then Kiko Alonso. Oh, let's keep that name out of everyone's mouth. He gives up a touchdown to the replacement Rob Gronkowski, who was Chandler for that game. Alonso was a bit of a weird one. I remember being really hard on him at the time with the trade as well. Maybe it was trying to make some sort of light of the fact that LaShawn McCoy had gone. But either way, it was a really torrid time that he had in Philadelphia. Then he went to Miami. It was just injury after injury. Then you think the Eagles have done it. You think 35-21, they've done it. But no! Zach Ertz fumbles the onside kick, and the Eagles start eagling in the most heartbreaking way possible. We've been here a million times over the last few years, lads. We know what's going on, and unfortunately, 2015 was no different. I don't think it really matters who the head coach is or who the players are. There is something about eagling, which is getting a lead and choking it, or going, and then they score. Yeah, that was a Tom Brady touchdown. That's always fun, isn't it? Anyway, 35-28. Surely this can't go wrong. Sam Bradford deep. Big time completion. Sammy Sleeves in the clutch, as he always does. Future Eagles legend. Yes, he thinks that seals the game. 2 minutes 37 to go. My favourite gif on Twitter. And now, 3rd and 5 with a minute remaining. They run the ball with Barner, who fumbles it. And the eagling continues. Even Sammy Sleeves can't bail this team out from eagling. And the Patriots get one more chance. A minute left. No timeouts to tie this game. My heart was in my mouth. It was squeaky bum time. This was more tense than the ending to Avatar. I have no idea how any Eagles fan got past this game. At the time the locker room was fractured, we thought Chip Kelly's head was going to be on a spike by the end of the season, which it ultimately was. But this was the comeback game where this team showed resilience and galvanization, and then this happens. And Tom Brady, 1st and 10, Eagles playing off the ball because that's what they do, and Brady slings it deep, and Eric Rowe in coverage again. I've got a little bit flustered, boys. Eric Rowe, come home, I miss you. Tom Brady over the middle, big time play because Eric Rowe jars it loose again. The best corner the Eagles have ever had. Slight over exaggeration, but he was pretty good and highly underrated. And now, that does it. The Eagles, 20 seconds to go. Sammy Sleeves takes a knee. Chip Kelly jogs onto the field as a victor. The first road win against the Patriots since 1987. And now, the Patriots, after losing Super Bowl 52, come to the Lincoln Financial Field Stadium, where it will be sold out. The atmosphere will be aggressive. The Eagles are 5-4. They're off a bye. Are they going to get it done, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. If you want to see more of these, do let me know. Again, we're not going to make money from it. And please do hit that subscribe button to show your support. And as always, you can get your daily dose of Philadelphia sports coverage at phillysportsnetwork.com. From myself, Liam Jenkins, I'll see you soon.